Hello, and welcome to another installment of Mobile Sec Mondays. In this video, it's a continuation of our previous video of setting up BurpSuite to run on our Android x86 emulator. In our previous video, we downloaded the root certificate or the chcert.dir file from the BurpSuite website. So now what I'm going to do is transfer the cert from our Intro to Android Security virtual machine to our Android x86 virtual machine. So how are we going to do that? Well, we're going to use ADB, or Android Debug Bridge. So let's get started. So the first thing we need to do is we need to get the IP address of our Android x86 virtual machine. So what I'm going to do is click the circle with the 6 dots and go to Terminal Emulator. And since Android devices use Linux, I'm going to type in the command ifconfig to get our IP address, and we're looking for the IP address for the WLAN or wireless LAN. In my case, mine is 192.168.180. Yours will be different. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the Intro to Android Security virtual machine, click on menu, type terminal. I'm going to open the terminal and type ADB connect, and then the IP address of the WLAN. So in this case, mine will be 192.168.180. Press enter, and now we are successfully connected. Okay, so what I need to do is I'm going to change the file of the chcert.dir to chcert.ser. CER instead of DER. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to repush to our downloads file, and if I go to files, you see now files downloads. We have the chcert. Okay, so that's good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to settings. And in the settings, I'm going to type credential storage. And from there, I'm going to say install from SD card, and I'm going to go to downloads, and here's our chcert. We're going to double click, and I'm going to enter my PIN. You need to have a PIN to continue. And next, it's going to say the certificate name. I'm going to say ca.ser, and keep it the same name. And it's giving for the credential use, we want it to be VPN and apps, so that's correct. But there's a warning. The issuer of this certificate may inspect all traffic to and from the device. That's what we want, because we're going to use this for the interception proxy of BurpSuite. So that's what we want. And we're going to click OK. If I can hover. Okay. and our cert has been added, and we can verify this by going to the trusted cert. Yep, under user, sorry, it's PortSwigger. So it's under the user cert. And the reason why we're able to do this is because this device is rooted. So to add certs to your device, whether that's a physical device or an emulator, it needs to be rooted. Your device needs to be rooted. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open Burp back in our intro to Android security, and I'm going to go to penetration testing, BurpSuite community. And I'm going to open a new project. I'm going to turn the capturing off. I am going to go to proxy, however, and go to options, because we're going to need to add a new proxy listener, and we're going to say add, and we're going to pick another port. I'm going to say 7000, and I'm going to say all interfaces, and I'm going to say okay. So it's like, and Burp is saying, hey, are you sure you want to do all interfaces? This will enable other network users to use the proxy. That's what we want. So I'm going to say yes. So now if I go back to my Intercept is on. So if I go back to my Android x86 emulator, and I go to okay, so let me close this, www.google.com. Oh, there's something I forgot to do. I forgot, because here I added the port of 7000 here, right? But I forgot to do it inside the emulator. So what I need to do now, I need to go back to settings. So I have that open here. This time I'm going to go to network and internet. I'm going to click our Wi-Fi, and I'm going to double click on the Wi-Fi, virtual Wi-Fi. Okay, you have to be very particular. It's going to open the settings. I'm going to go to advanced. No, sorry. I'm going to click on the pencil at the top, and it's going to take me to the advanced options. I want to select a proxy. I want to say manual. and I want to give a proxy port of 7,000. And I'm going to say proxy. Let's say proxy hostname.com. And I'm going to save. Because now what we're saying is for all traffic, we wanted to go through port 7000, which is the same port that we picked inside of BurpSuite. So what should happen is when we go to Google, it's going to intercept inside of BurpSuite. And that's how we know we did it correctly. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to say here www.google.com. Okay, so I figured out what I did wrong. It was with the proxy. Because I used proxy.example.com. No, I'm supposed to use the IP address of the virtual machine of the intro to Android security virtual machine. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to delete that. I'm going to type ifconfig to get the IP address. So I need to enter 192.168.1.77. Yours will be different. You're looking for the Etho 0 or Ethernet 0. And we're going to say save. We're going to save this. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to the internet. And I'm going to type https portswigger.com. Okay. Great. Now we have successfully captured the traffic because you can see it here. So we're going to press forward, forward again, forward, forward,